Hello everybody, welcome back to another little episode of Magic Arena. I'm playing some Historic right now, and this is my Prismari burn deck, Prismari Spellslinger deck that I really like, and it's practically standard legal until I Courier rotated out, and Sprite Dragon was just too big of a piece in this deck that I didn't want to get rid of him at all, so it's just Historic now, and I haven't added a ton of cards yet. I think I got one copy of Maniform Hellkite actually in a pack, so I might add that because that card's really good. But other than that, I think this deck's a lot of fun. It's very interesting though because you don't have a ton of creatures, especially when it means I kept it Historic, was because Bonecrush Giant and Brazen Borrower are kind of nice to have, more for their spells than their actual bodies, but because we only have like 4 copies of Sprite Dragon, and Riddle Form is a lot of fun too as an enchantment that can become a 3/3 Sphinx. Other than that though, we only have a few big dragons like Galazeth's Prismari, so it's a bit hard to develop a huge board. So Brazen Borrower and Bonecrusher Giant are nice for that like utility of a spell and then a creature, but overall I've been having a lot of fun with it. Let me see if I can actually add Maniform Hellkite. I should probably be a bit more specific than that. Yeah, so we're gonna add 1 copy of that, because creating a non-creature spell, or whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon, where X is the amount of mana spent. That's so good. Obviously you have to exile that token at the beginning of the next end step, but that feels really big. And I'm not really sure what to get rid of here, because I like having my burn. Burn is very nice. Fire Prophecy allows you to draw a card. Burning Hands is so good against green. And since I play 1 of, usually I don't keep it in my sideboard. Shatterskull Smashing, I know that's really expensive in paper format. We're gonna get rid of Jawari Disruption, I think. That card, I'm never very confident in that getting good value, because if you don't cast it early on, the other player almost always has at least 1 mana to spend. So this deck might not be perfectly formatted for Historic, because I haven't scoured my collection necessarily for all the Historic cards that would be good in it, since, like I said, it's pretty much almost close to standard legal. But it's been a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite decks I have in paper. Now this would be an alright hand, but we don't have blue sources, so... Wow, this really hurts. No, I don't think so. Well, good thing we have a lot of big spells that we don't really care if we discard from opening hand, because that's really tough. At least you have Expressive Iteration on like turn 2 when you need to, but that really stinks. We'll play Island, because... I'm off ascending, I think we're playing it or something. See, I don't even think I'm gonna play Expressive Iteration this time, because I don't like using it when you can't cast that spell from exile at all. Usually you can just put a land there to put it down, but since you know I need to play a land that turn, this might not be the best. Okay, let's take it outside. I have been running mono white, or not even mono white, but just like white life gain so much lately. Wow, I wish I had that mountain. I was literally like, yeah, well, I mean, I'm just gonna play Expressive Iteration this turn, but man, now I could just play Galazeth Prismari. Maybe we'll get lucky. Alright, there we go. Galazeth Prismari is really nice for our ramp, but obviously he's the damage to that we really need. Now I'm trying to why I have cards like this. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna I didn't really want to risk it. I don't know, do we need to do this right now? We could deal 2 damage to any target. We can't attack the Hexproof Druid right now. We could deal 2 damage to them and create a treasure token, which would feel pretty good with Expressive Iteration coming out next turn. But it's an instant, so we'll save it until their combat, or their turn. Actually, then we can use that. That sounds alright to me. It's been a while since I've seen some of these other cards, because I usually just play standard when I can, if I have enough wild cards to keep up in the format. But I was literally just looking through my Dominaria cards in real life the other day. I was trying to find if I had any cool cards I'd overlooked. I think Prismari command feels really good if we can deal 2 damage to a creature and create a treasure token. Just like that. Just. There's a chance for what? 2 mana? I don't, maybe 3 mana. I'll be able to do some mini games. Oh, no. Very good. That works really well. I'm very happy with that play. Surely they won't attack with Paradise Druid, right? They won't be expected to be safe next turn against the deck. Oh yes, baby. I love this card. I was literally just thinking about that. I don't know why, but if I met someone new. And I had to tell them what my favorite card of all time was. I was looking at my deck to the hand. I don't know, I really... No, I can't play Expressive Iteration. I won't have any... Well, no, I guess I have to because it's an exile. Okay, that's fine. I was going to do Sprite Dragon and put one in my hand. I don't think we've played a land this turn, right? So we can mount in here? Good. I like that. There we go. Got a lot. This went really well. I was very worried after that 5-card start with. Oh no. Okay, Riddle Farm. Sprite Dragon. Burning Hands is unnecessary since we have flyers. I think this is fine. This seems fine. Negate if we need to. We only have 2 cards in hand. If in effect we create one of our tokens, I'm very worried I can't negate this. Can I? Can I target non-creature? Okay, yeah. What am I doing? I don't like that. Okay. Get roasted! Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. I love burning hands, man. Deal 2 damage to anything, but if the target's green, it deals 6. I love that. I cannot tell you, when I first made this deck, and I didn't have that burning hand card before I announced it out, I lost so much to green stompy decks. That's awesome. Good deal. That went really well. I like that. That Spike Dragon came alive at the end. Very nice. I don't get a ton of my Planeswalker because I only have 2 copies. But it's probably okay because I don't utilize it the best when it's like Rowan, the Scholar of Sparks side. I don't usually draw more than 3 cards a turn, so it doesn't trigger that deal 3 damage effect. You usually only damages 1. It's still nice though to reduce all my See again, what is this? No blue lands? Maybe we should have kept Mana from Hellcat. I kinda wanna keep it in there because I haven't played with it yet. I think we just Swift Water Clips here. That's fine. I think it's fine. I want the Scepter. I don't know if you get it if it's in the store or if I missed one of the season passes. Alright. This is where I'm not sure. Usually, like my favorite play is just turn 2 Sprite Dragon, turn 3 I can cast like an Expressive Iteration or Burning Hands or some kind of spell to buff up my Sprite Dragon. Okay, it's fine though. We'll just... He doesn't do it like once he's on the field though. Like, he has the enter the battlefield effect. Now he's just a flat 2/2. So I'm not really worried about that. Do we get so greedy as to do it just for 1 card draw? I don't think so. I think we save it for the instant in case we need it. That card can be so good for us. Oh, I want it out so bad. There's so much synergy when you get your big dragons out. Like whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create an XX red dragon. So any non-creature spell is going to buff your Sprite Dragon, and it's going to create this illusion dragon. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter. I feel like we should put it off. stop on his end step there just to make sure he doesn't pass the turn so I can burn his hands. He's a Johnny Spotlight. Next turn I feel comfortable expressive iterationing, and we can just exile and the rest comes the worst. Bad. Okay, iteration. Okay, let's take 5 Prophecy. Put has in library and exile our mountain. That feels pretty sluggish. Next turn we'll at least be able to get our mana from Hellkite out. But we won't be able to do much until 2 turns from now. He's gonna start coming online at some point. And we're gonna have to outdo his life gain with our flyers. Raise and Borrow will be really nice for that 2 mana instant the adventure petty theft to help bounce or something, but I'm about being able to get rid of Impassioned Orator. I have Fire Prophecy for whenever I need it. I think we just win from Hellkite next turn. Because even if he has an enchantment that like pacifies mana from Hellkite, he won't be able to attack, but I'll at least be able to create the creature spells with it, or the creature tokens. This deck's so fun too. I was playing against my dad. I have a very similar paper deck, and I had like 15 cards in my graveyard, like however early in the game. Cause no, sorry, that was a different deck. It was a double draw deck based around Ironclad Pyromancer. That one was fun because you draw like at least 2 cards per turn. You never miss a land drop. You're able to start Spellslinging all these cheap spells. My deck was, or my graveyard was huge, not my deck. My deck was actually thinning out, which is kind of fun. I don't know what he's considering here. He might have a Pride Mate. Any more copies of those are going to be painful. Oh. Manform Hellkite isn't even legendary. I didn't notice that before. Because Gala said you only have 1 at a time. But, oh, if you get like 2, 3 Maniform Hellkites at the same time, that would be nuts. Ah, that's gonna hurt. I don't like that. We need to do an Orator Ace. We can always bounce Twin Blade Paddling as well to get rid of. Yeah, we don't need that mountain. Oh, that feels like a lot. Because all their creatures enter the battlefield as. Oh, we could petty theft here to get another dragon. That feels pretty, because 4 mana, that's going to take up almost all the turns I play the field. I like that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, that is fun. Next turn, we probably play... We'll have 5... We could have 6 mana, so we could Galazeth and still Fire Prophecy. Oh no. Ah, oh, Voldy, I could please and borrow a round one. Okay. That's fine though. Damage divided to choose among up to 2 target creatures that are organized. It's 6 more. It's X damage. We'll resolve it. Yeah, I don't really like Shadow Spell Smash on. We're running out of cards though, which stinks because we like being able to boost our team. Oh, that feels good. We could. We don't really need to though. We can just flash at the end of his turn. Okay. Okay. Throw out your big winner. We need to negate it real quick. Just like that. Oh yes. And then we can still flash our Brazen Borrower. Let's go. I like this. This deck is so fun sometimes. I don't know, man. Playing White Light Game deck like literally, I've played probably close to 50% of my games against White Light Game decks over the past years. And Middle Form is really nice here. Let's see, 10. Yeah, we need just a little bit more for lethal. Now at least if we get a burn spell. Rolling into play. There's so many ways for us to win the game right now. We might as well scry. There's no card damage, so we'll just gotta make sure we get that. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoy that deck. I think it's a lot of fun. And I was so glad we got made up from Hellcat too. What are the odds we had a single copy of it? And we ranked up a little bit. Not bad at all. Oh, I hope we get a pack. I don't think we did, but we'll see. But yeah, I've been enjoying that deck a ton over the past few weeks. And so, not too shabby. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.